You want a piece of me? Okay, Angel. You and me. A fight to see whether Charity Standish lives or dies.
Why would you bring me here, Chad? So I could relive the most devastating loss of my career?
No. I brought you here so you could practice.
What, now?
Uh-huh. And I'm gonna help you.
Really? And how are you gonna do that, Chad? You don't know anything about tennis.
You're right. I don't. But I figure I can load up a tennis ball machine and about the best of them. So I'm gonna just stand on this side and you go over there and I'm gonna just keep firing them at you and you break out one of your tennis rackets and do what you do. You know, just practice your breaststroke.
Yeah, I'll practice my breaststroke.
All right, whatever you call it, all right? But hey, look, I just don't want you blaming my handsome face for you being distracted ever again, that's all.
Oh, wow, check out this monster ego. All right, fine. Just crank that machine up to the max, and I will do the rest, okay?
All right, to the max, you got it.
That's right.
Mother, I wish I knew what you were up to. Well, I'll have to give you this about Rebecca. She is full of surprises. Who would have ever thought she'd be so nice to Teresa? Not me.
You're plotting something, Rebecca, but what?
And after we finish this announcement, we can email it. Yeah, you can send email from the computer. Mrs. Hotchkiss, I can send messages all over the world. Huh? How terribly convenient.
How'd you do it, Chief Bennett? There's not a trace of that blood.
There was a lot of it, too.
You know, it could be rust. I mean, maybe one of the pipes behind the wall burst and it's rusty water.
No, it can't be. It's too thick.
Oh my God, look, there's some more breaking out over there.
Oh my gosh, it is.
Hey, there's another one over here.
I see another one, too. It's blood! It's blood! The walls are bleeding!
Dr. Russell, did you get that slide you promised me, the one that isolates one cell of that blood?
Oh, it's in my bag. And the hospital lab examined this slide, but they didn't identify what type of blood it was.
No?
Well, they're swamped, of course, so they didn't have time to go through all the possibilities.
Could I use your computer, Chief Bennett? I want to log on to a medical database and compare this sample to other types.
Go for it.
You know, guys, I got an idea of how this all may have happened. Years ago, there was a slaughterhouse on this land, obviously owned by the Cranes.
Yeah, what is owned by the Cranes?
And maybe it's possible that the blood from the slaughterhouse somehow got into the septic tank and then clogged up the pipes.
It's as good an explanation as any. Do you see? Everything's just been so strange.
Come on, Reese, I'll get you booted up. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm better, really.
Well, why don't we let Eve examine you, okay? Just sit down.
Sweetheart, do you want us to get out of here?
No, you're fine. I'm just going to take her blood pressure and check her heart rate. Oh, your heart rate's normal. Wow, what in the world? Your heart rate just went through the roof.
Are you sure you don't know anything about this?
You have no idea what you're up against.
See that, Tabitha? Timmy thought nothing could hurt the angel girl.
Hecuba has great powers, Tim Tim. She's not one you want to go up against.
That's it.
You sent the email?
Our wedding announcement is on its way to every major newspaper in America, the world.
Well, then perhaps it's time you pick the colors for your wedding.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe if you have time, Mrs. Crane, you could help with that.
Well, I will make the time. I would love to help my future daughter-in-law. This is going to be so much fun, isn't it, Ethan?
Sure.
Come on, let's go make some phone calls. Let's call Vera first.
I know there's a method to your madness, but I must confess I can't for the life of me fathom it. An engagement party for Ethan and Teresa?
Don't worry your handsome little head about it, Julian. Just know that your, Becky is on the case. And whatever you do, don't miss the party.
Well, perhaps you and I can have our own little private party later.
Now that is a date. I know you have some major plan, but how is getting their wedding announcement going to help us? My darling daughter. Oh, Teresa has helped us more than she could possibly ever imagine. Oh, she has given us the perfect way to let the whole world know that Ethan is not Julian's son. Ah, and no one will ever be able to trace it to us. And that means that soon, very soon, you and I will have everything that we want. The title, Mrs.